everyone, it's Carol, Angels Sewing and Quilting, and it's Friday. I know I always say this. I can't believe it's Friday. I know. The weeks and the days just go by like so quickly. Um, so here we are. Let me see here. Please keep sending in your flat Sophias. I love seeing what you guys create. Just love seeing the pictures. If you're listening and you don't know what flat Sophia is, just ask for one when you come in. She actually made them like half the size, so it's kind of like a long, instead of having such a big bulky thing in your sewing room. As you finish the project, take a picture of your project with Flat Sophia and send it in. And each week we announce a winner to get a credit in their account. And you don't need to be listening to hear your name to get it. You can just, when you come in, it'll be a surprise and you'll have a credit in your account. So there you go. All right. As always, you can always, whoops. Okay, let me turn my volume down. My son looking for me, but that's okay. Hi, Sue. How are you? Thank you so much for Sunday. Oh my gosh. Sue popped in on Sunday, which was really nice because I hadn't seen her for a long time. And then she ended up cutting fabric because Christine and I got busy. I was talking with someone about a machine, and Sue just jumped right on the cutting table and started cutting fabric for us. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. So shop hoppers, you guys have been coming in. Thank you so much. It's been great. And it's funny because this is our third year. And there's like a couple people that I recognize from like the last 2 years, they're from like Rhode Island or, you know, so it's kind of fun seeing all of you coming into the store. It's pretty cool. So I think I was talking about classes. As always, you can always go to angelsewing.com and you can click on the calendar and check and see what we have for classes. Right now, next week, there is still a couple openings for Alice's Open Fit class. So if you are interested in that, I suggest you sign up. You can either call the store or do it right online, angelsewing.com, like I just said. Also, this is going to fill up because we've had a lot of people inquire. I believe it just went up live, not just a few days ago. Patty's very popular starting from the beginning quilt class. So if you are someone that sews, but you have always wanted to learn to quilt, this is the class for you. It's a fantastic class. First class, you don't even do any sewing. She talks about color and matching, helps you pick fabric for your quilt. She's really, really good at this. So I think it's 5 or 6 weeks. I'm not sure. At least that I'm thinking. I love that class because I just love, you see them at the beginning and then, they end with a quilt and they're like so proud of their quilt. It's pretty cool. So that's really fun. All right, so let me see here. What do I have on my table? So we have this new Riley Blake panel. I think I showed this to you last week. It's a Riley Blake panel, and the panel makes 3 things. One of the things it makes is this, it's like a Crayola holder, I guess. So then you can roll it up and tie it, So it makes that. It also makes this cute little pouch. I just added this on to my little zipper pull. I like to do that. And it also makes a tote. So pretty cool. One panel. It's kind of fun, quick, easy. I did it myself at home, a couple hours. It was pretty simple. We also have a kit up front. This kit makes 2 pot holders. We use the shop pot fabric. So these are very simple. In the kit also it has a QR code to scan for the pattern. So there we go. I just wanted to show also this. We have this panel. It's actually like a bunch of these. So Persis put these together. Cute little ornaments for your tree. Just something different to do, with this. I suppose you could make other things with it. I mean, you could use it for applique onto something. But I just thought this was a really, really cool idea. Um, let me see, what else do I have? This has been very popular. There's a few. Oh yeah, okay. See, 1, 2, 3 left. Well, 4, the one hanging. This is a panel. Friends make the season merry. It's snowmen and cardinals, and yeah, you guys love your snowmen. You like snowmen and angels. This is another panel that we have, and we have a sample up over there. 2 samples actually. Patty made this gorgeous pillow, and Lori made a runner with this. 12 Days of Christmas. So it's pretty long, but you don't have to do all 12. You can just do 6 or whatever, however long your your table is. Doesn't matter. We definitely still have Shop Hop magazines, so there's that. Let me see. I just wanted to just do. I love these patterns because we get a lot of compliments on them, like all these little bags that I made, triangle bag, and then this pouch here. They're Solux fabric patterns. Solux patterns. There it is right here. Yeah, it is Solux fabric. I'm like, but it's Solux fabric and gifts, I guess is what her shop must be. But I love these patterns. You can be so creative with them, and they go together really easy. They're fun, quick, easy. These make great little, I always say, like hostess gifts. When you go to someone's house and you don't want to go empty handed, you want to bring something. That's what I think. Rope bowl. I have a rope bowl class coming up, and it's almost filled. I think there might only be 1, maybe 2 seats left. I'm not sure. But I'm calling it like an open rope bowl class. I'm saying, so it's for any level. If you've made a few rope bowls, you can come. If you've never made a rope bowl, you can come. Bring a current project. Start a new project. We have a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kits over there that make different things. The kit is $29.99. It includes your directions, which are great directions. Her directions are primo. And also it comes with a needle and your rope. So, for someone that, maybe you're thinking, geez, I've always wanted to do a rope bowl. I think this is well worth the money. As you guys all know, I'm addicted to them. I can't stop making them. Actually, I remember when Sue was going to do a class, or she brought a rope bowl in. I didn't want to have anything to do. I'm like, nah. And now I can't stop making them. It's like crazy. So we have those over there. Also, we were out of this book. And this is probably I like both of the books over there. This one, if I were to pick which favorite, it would be this one. This is the Mountain Thread Company owner. Her directions are just really, really good. I mean, this book is $19.99. It is so worth the $19.99. It gives you all kinds of different rope bowl patterns, how to end off your rope bowls, different techniques. It's just I love this book. So we were out of stock. I've gotten it. I've reordered it quite a few times, and people are really loving this book. So there is that. We also got in. Actually, I wanted to show you. Yesterday it was a little bit slow. Patty and I were here in April, so I started a little project. Which, wait till I tell you what I started. First of all, okay, because it's a little out of my character. I started a English paper piecing project. Yeah, I did. So I picked, of course, it's so funny. Whenever I start like a new project, I go directly to Tulip Ink. I can't go any other way. I can't look at anything else. It's just so weird. And of course, I wanted to fussy cut some stuff. So that's what I did. I can't wait for Teresa to see these, because she's like the fussy cut queen. But look at that, look how cute that is. And then I did I also did a giraffe. So I got a giraffe, the lion, and a couple of flowers. So yeah, I kind of enjoyed doing it. So today I brought in, if I'm going to be able to do it, I just kind of jump up and down. I made this Bianny bag, and this is my EPP pouch. And it's funny, my niece was over the other day, and her son Ignatius, we call him Iggy, he wanted to play with this. I'm like, oh my god, don't let him play with that, because I stick pins in it sometimes. Yeah, there's a pin. There's pins like right in there, and he was like going to grab it. I'm like, there's. This is like my pouch. As you can see, this is my started and not finished yet. Probably never will, but no, I shouldn't say that. Maybe I will. My Queen of Diamonds. So this just has all my glue in there. This I love when I'm doing EPP. This is like it's a sticky thimble is what it's called, and we do have them here. They were out of stock for a while with Checkers, but we got them in. You stick it on your finger, where you're pushing your needle in all the time, and love these. You can use them over and over. These are really cool. Got to have these when you're EPPing, and also this is so my best friend. This is a needle threader. Love this needle threader. It's very, very good. So yeah, so there's that. Oh, this is something kind of funny, because actually I see who was texting me. One was my son, and then another one was Brittany, who works in our Red Arrow corporate office in Manchester. I had a few years back, my son Jesse's best friend Daniel. I would take him home with me on weekends from Perkins School. I would go pick him up on Friday. He'd stay with us for the weekend. And long story short, Kevin Bright, who volunteered at Perkins School for the Blind. If those of you that don't know his name, he is the producer of Friends, the TV show. And so he volunteered, and he went to the president. It was Stephen Rothstein at the time. And he said to him, he says, I want to do a class because I want to teach blind kids how to produce a film. And he could only pick one in the class, and he picked Daniel's. And Daniel's topic was at Perkins, having Jesse as his best friend. My son had passed. So they made a movie. And if you want to see the movie, you can go to 𝗔𝗴𝗶𝗶𝗃, JESSEISABELLE, and you can see the movie there. It's a short movie, like 14 minutes or so. And it's so funny, because I was just, it got brought up because I went and did the award at Perkins, I think is why it got brought up. And he reached out to me. We chat every so often. And when he came to town, because he produced the movie, came to my house and everything with Daniel, and did interviews, and took him to the Red Arrow, of course, and he loved our Dyna fingers. And so every so often I would just ship him some Dyna fingers. So we were chatting yesterday on text, and I'm like, you want some more Dyna fingers? We call them Dyna fingers because we can't call them Twinkies. And he's like, yes. So we're going to ship him, overnight him some Dyna fingers. He also likes our whoopie pies too. So that was just a fun little thing to talk about. I thought that was kind of cool. It's so weird. Like, you start talking about someone, and then all of a sudden you're talking to them. Like, I haven't talked to him in a few years now. So anyway, just funny how that kind of happens like that. 𝗂𝗏 came out with some new true colors. So I didn't bring them all over because the bolts are so big. This is 𝗂𝗏's new branding on her bolts too. Hi, Martha. Hi, Ginger. She has all these, they're pink for 𝗂𝗏, obviously. What is this called? On the Grid. And we have 5 different colors over there. So here is this one. These make really nice blenders. There. And then these are called 𝗤𝗂𝗄𝗃𝗃. 𝗤𝗂𝗄𝗃𝗃. So I love her names. And we have, like, I think 4 or 5 different variations of this one too. I did bring 2 of these over. Of course, I had to bring purple over, right? There we go. So there's purple. So yeah. So we've got those in. That's kind of fun. What else do I have over here? don't think I have anything else. Okay, so Shop Hop, what we're gonna do, we kind of, because last week we had a Shop Hop sale, and we're gonna do it for like the week. So we'll announce it. I'll announce it. Excuse me, Friday, and it'll go to the following through Thursday. Friday, I'll announce a new Shop Hop special. So this week's Shop Hop special, which will start today, is all Christmas and all Halloween fabric on sale for 25% off. So all Christmas, all Halloween. So that does include those panels that I showed you just earlier. Um, it'll include those, anything Christmas and Halloween in the store. So that is going to be um, our sale for a week. Starts today and it'll go through next Thursday. And classes, all day embroidery. I think that one's full. Sorry. Also, when you go to the calendar and you go to sign up and it is full, please use the wait list, because we use that wait list. I mean, life happens, things happen, people call, they cancel, and we go in order of the list of the wait list, and we do call people and fill that up. So, if you see it, don't just use it, because we do use it. Kids Sunday sewing classes is starting back up. That must be this weekend. Yeah, this is Sunday. I talked to you about my rope bowl class. New Hampshire Beauty with 𝗤𝗂𝗶𝗹𝘀. The 20th is full, but there is. I'm not sure if the first one, the second one, it happens to be before the first one, but I don't know if that one's full or not. I think it might be, but I'm not sure. And then I talked about open fit class with Alice, the flyover quilt class with Patty. You got to see that quilt. It is gorgeous. So that's coming up too. And then, of course, her starting from the beginning quilt class. And like I said, that if you're thinking about taking it, I suggest you get on and take it, because it is going to fill up. It's always a very popular one. So yeah. Oh, and I wanted to show you my quilt. I'm pretty sure April posted it. But I'm gonna it's a bit. This is probably like my first. I feel like I might have said this one other time, but I'm trying to think of what quilt would even compare to this. So I signed up for some block of the months, and then so I was in my sewing room the other day, and I hadn't taken anything home to do a sample. So I'm like, all right, what am I going to sew? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have these block of the months that I have not finished. So I finished this one. So, oh my gosh, it came out really, really good. I'm very proud of myself. Wait until you see my points on this. Patty was even very surprised. It's pretty big. It's 88 by 88. I don't know if I forgot the girl's name, but it's the name of the block of the month was Rome, ROAM. So check that out. Look at all my points. You guys see all that? Yeah, you can see it. Here's the center. There you go. Yeah. What do you think? Isn't that like amazing? I still can't even believe I made it. I was showing my mother and my husband the other night. My mom came over for dinner, and my mother's like, "You did that?" I'm like, "Yes, Mom, I did." Oh, Teresa, thank you. I was just talking about you before when I was showing them my fussy cutting. I'm like, Teresa is like the fussy cutting queen. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of this quilt. This one might even not might, it'll go on a bed in the house for sure. So yeah, I was the teacher on this. I can't remember Tara Fawnin. It just popped into my head. Tara Fawnin, I think was her name. Thank you, Ginger, and hi, Janice. Yeah, she was a great teacher. She had videos with it. She showed you. She did it even like each block. She did videos on cutting, and I mean, I did the whole video. I did exactly what she said, and it's beautiful. Like that's probably like the best one I've ever done. So I'm quite proud of myself with that. Oh, cool, Teresa. So yeah, so I think that's about it. So we're here today till 4. Saturdays we're here 10 to 2. No, 10 to 3. Sundays 10 to 2. And if you need anything, come on in. And again, starting today through Thursday, every Friday, I'll announce a new Shop Hop special. All Christmas and all Halloween fabric, including panels and all that, are 25% off. Yes, Lisa, we do. Not a huge selection, but we definitely do have some. So yes. So yeah, I think that's it. So hope to see shop hoppers or regular customers or anybody. So come on in. Patty's here with me today. April's here. And hopefully I'll see you in the store soon. All right.